Hi, and welcome to episode 72 of the Create Mod series. My name is Sunny, and today we are going to be doing a little more work on our stop sign house. I got the wood, so we don't have to do that on camera. And we are ready to begin. So, for starters, as you can tell, I've also got a cowgirl outfit on in this world, like I did on the Bedrock one. So yep, still a cowgirl. Because that is our Halloween costume for the year. So, what else are we going to do this episode? We might continue exploring as soon as I get this all in, which is most likely what we'll do. We just have to get this in first. I should make a shovel, shouldn't I? Probably. But I think since we're almost done, I won't anyway. More wood. Okay, so, continuing on. Maybe if I break it all first, it'll work better. Okay, almost done. Almost done. Okay, so, what do we want to talk about while we're doing? Well, as we know, I'm wearing a Halloween costume because Halloween is coming up. This video comes out on, I believe, the 17th? It's pretty close. Let's see, we need a door. I broke my sign. That was not smart. Let's put the sign back on. Changing it to settlement. I don't remember what it was before. Okay, let's do the roof, and then we are done. Let's just fill this in. This is really nice red wood. Oopsie. Obviously it's not red woods, but it's red wood. Yes. Okay, and I have to break those ones that don't work. We'll leave that there for 2 seconds until I can go get a torch from the chest that I forgot to move. Okay. See if I can get this extra layer on here. Jumpity 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 jumpity. Okay. Front layer now. That's easy. There we go. Okay, now let's go see if we have any torches in that chest. Then let's put a bed in so we have a spawn point, and then we should be good. Okay. Torches, torches, torches. I don't seem to have any. Let's put my armor back on. I have this. I can cook some of these in a furnace. Great idea, me. And then we can have some stuff. So let's see. Let's put this in. Because then we can have some charcoal and we can make torches with that. So let's get this in. Get these cooking. I'm also going to go get those birch planks I collected so that I can have some of those for countertops so everything's not one color red. Because that would be really hard to think through. Meaning it would be really hard to tell what was what. So we're going to get some birch in here. There's my charcoal. Let's put our crafting table in. And then let's make some torches. Okay, torches made. Okay, torches. I'm just going to put one on each wall so I can save some for later. Then, there we go. Okay, next step. Let's make some birch planks and give this a countertop. And we can make some red pressure plates. Okay. What else? What else can we do? Let's make a wardrobe while we're at it, because why not? Let's see if I can do this. Perfect. Some signs. I know this is also how I make a refrigerator, but it works for both. What am I going to do here? Oh, I have 3 signs. Okay. It works pretty well for both. Okay, so actually, a ladder might work really well on the side. Let's see if that works. Does it? I'm gonna leave it because it could be like a rack. Okay. This is my bed for now, but we're gonna, if we had more, we could put this, we might put this bed down. It's the wrong spot though, so let's put that. How do you make, like, you know those, like, ooh, it's sleeping time, that's for sure. Because it is pouring out there. Huh, why did that sign disappear when I was in there? Anyway, let's make, you know those wall things? I wish I had some. Can I make sandstone walls? Like, is that a thing? Yes, it is. And that matches perfectly with birch, which is where we're going to put this, and then that works. Okay, perfect. Now, just put that out there. We're going to make a boat for later. Save that. Okay, trapdoors. That's a good choice. We could put that there and there. That looks good. Okay, we're doing better. We got a wardrobe, a kitchen. What else do we need? Just something interesting, I think. A feature of interest will be good enough. If I had a flower pot, I would be putting a flower there. Do I have a flower pot? Is there any clay around here? Do I have any clay in my chest? Which I also need to move. I need to move my chest over to the stop sign house. See if we can get that moved. Okay, that's as much as coming, I guess. Okay. Let's move it over. Okay. Gonna actually need to make a chest first so that I can put stuff in it. I'm going to sort out what we need and don't need in a bit, but we're just going to put, for now, some of this stuff in there, and then we can transfer this. Let's go get the rest of this. Does those no jump? Okay. Do. Then the actual chest. Okay. Perfect. Now we've completely migrated. Ooh, I didn't finish this tree. Horrible. Let's get up here. See how to finish this. Is there more? I'm gonna pretend there isn't for now. Okay. So there we go. Back to our house. Nice and flat. Okay. I'm gonna make some, the way I like to do drawers. It doesn't really look like a drawer, but you could use your imagination. Maybe if I can't edit signs in this. Okay. Stairs next. Stairs. Ooh, we can have a cauldron now. But I don't want to save the iron. I'm going to save the iron. I will make this stuff. Okay. I'm going to save the iron. Put a loom in. I'd love to have a flower pot there, but as I said, there is no clay. Is there? Is there clay? That is the question. Clay! Any clay? Anything of the clay variety? Sand, gravel, clay. Let's reset our breath and get some. Okay, so that's one bit of clay. Is that enough for a flower pot? 3? 4 is enough, yeah. Okay, let's make some bricks with this clay. Make some bricks with this clay. That should work. And then just some stairs that I keep forgetting to make. Okay. Let's see. Let's see if I can have, I wish I could put some signs, but I don't really want to waste the wood anymore, so we're going to quit that. We can, I mean, that's more wood, I know, but we're going to just do it anyway. Make a chair. But that one doesn't really look good with it, so we'll ignore that one. Let's see if I can put it on this one. There we go. Alright, so, and then is our clay done? Good, and then flower pot. Put that there, and then we are going to put a cherry sapling in it. A pink cherry sapling, of course. Okay. Perfect. That's better. That's the best I think this is going to get for now as a getaway kind of thing if we stop here. So now, let's get our side door. set up. And then let's get the side door set up so we can have a place out to the ocean. And we can sail from here. So let's get this set up. Gonna just make a really short dock. We're gonna go about 4 out. I'm gonna place some sand because I need to be even. Okay, and then we can place our boat. Do I have my red boat? Okay, boat right there. Okay, that is going to be our emergency boat in case we need one. This is going to be a fence. If I can have a fence, I can have a fence, but I need more sticks. Let's make some sticks. Fence, please. That's a gate. Fence. I know, it's like a window, but it's a fence. It's genius. Genius. Okay, so speaking of which, I will just, come in. Want to put a torch there. Okay. Alright. So, that is the house for now. Let's get back to exploring. Okay, let's take what we need. I need that, so let's get rid of this axe. They don't need that. Might need the bones, so let's get rid of the bricks. Don't need the sand. Feather sticks. Can anything else go in, like, without a problem? Okay, that can. Stack of dirt's good. I don't need them anymore. The buried treasure map can stay here. Let's just put this in junk, non-junk sections. Basically junk, non-junk. And then possible use sections. Okay. I think that's good. Let's set our spawn here so we're closer. It did that to my respawn point, though. I hope it did. Anyway. Alright, that is our stop sign house done. We are done for here, so let's get back to sailing. Okay, coordinates. Sorry, quick coordinate check for later. Coordinate check for future sunnies. Okay, we're good. Now we're going to keep going. We got some big trees ahead. Does that look any good from over here? It's obvious, at least, so that's something. Alright, so let's keep going. We got a nice beach biome now to the epic trees. Or was I going to the other set of epic trees? I don't know. I'm just going to go this way. If it turns out to be the same way I came, we will turn around. Here we are. We got some more of these trees. Apple trees. These trees. Apple trees. These trees. Apple trees. Yeah. Okay. Let's cross this on foot, shall we? Okay. Okay. Ooh, this is nice wood. These are huge. Is this a redwood? Ooh, I see a purple tree over there. We'll go check that out in a second. Let's get a sampling of this wood. Let me make a crafting table. And then let's get an axe. Iron axe will do. Don't mind having one. Then let's get rid of the sand, because I don't need that, and the chest, because I don't need that. It is redwood. I knew it. It looks like the redwoods. Okay. Let's get some. How much do we think is going to be enough? Just to the trunk of this guy? Let's just get this many more, and then let's go. And I'm going to get rid of the sticks to take place of crafting table. Aw, this guy got ripped off. He's so skinny. He's so tall, but so skinny. How sad. Maybe, I mean, yeah. He's a good looking tree. Nice and tall. Okay, let's get over here. Alright, this way we go. That's a cool looking cave. Is there anything under there? Not before I perish first. Okay, we're turning around. I'm not gonna make it under there. These are really nice looking. Anyway, moving on. This direction. This is all oak wood, but they produce apples, I think, is what it is, because they're apple trees. Everybody loves an apple tree. Okay. Ooh, this is a lavender. A tiniest lavender biome I've ever seen. What's it called? Let's see. Lavender forest. Okay, well, let's get some lavender while we're here. I am going to get rid of this and fill it with lavender instead. We're going to want a lot of this at home, I think, so let's see if we can get, like, about a stack of it. How much is that? 53. Almost a stack. Okay, 59. 62. Ooh, are these something different? Or are these the same thing? 63? Why aren't these picking up? What's the difference? What's this? Tall lavender. Okay. I mean, what can I get rid of to replace the tall lavender? That'll do. I have no bed issue. I take some tall lavender. I want some lavender wood. There is no thing to make a bed out of. Okay. Interesting situation. But it is also time to end this episode. So, thank you very much for watching. Thank you for liking, subscribing, and commenting. And I will see you in the next one. So, goodbye. Bye.